Imagine this. You walk into a room with 20 other applicants. Everyone has a resume in their hands. Everyone wants the same job, but only one person is going to get that interview call fast. What if your resume could quietly rise to the top of that pile, even if you have no experience, no fancy degree, and no idea what hiring managers actually want? Most people never learn the secret behind resumes that get quick results, but you will. And there is one simple detail that almost everyone gets wrong, and it can cost you the job. I will reveal that part later in this video, so stay with me. Number 1, the real purpose of your resume. Most beginners think a resume is a history sheet. It is not. It is a marketing tool. Its real purpose is simple. Make a hiring manager say one thing: I need to talk to this person now. Every word on your resume should support that goal. Think of it like a movie trailer. A great trailer does not show the whole movie, but it makes you want more. This means you do not need your entire life story. You need your best story. For example, if you once organized a school charity event, you might think it is too small to include. But if you explain that you managed signups, created schedules, and helped raise money, suddenly it becomes real experience that proves responsibility. Beginners often underestimate small wins. Do not. Small wins tell big stories. Number 2, the one thing hiring managers look for first. Research from several hiring studies shows that most recruiters spend less than 10 seconds on the first scan of a resume. 10 seconds can decide your entire future. So what do they look at first? The top third of your resume. That space must immediately communicate who you are and what you bring. A simple, strong headline works wonders. For example, customer service assistant who boosts client satisfaction, or entry-level office assistant skilled in organization and time management. It is short, clear, and shows value instantly. If your resume starts with a generic objective like looking for an opportunity to grow, you lose those precious seconds. They want what you can do for them, not why you want the job. Number 3, crafting a headline that gets instant attention. A resume headline is like the opening line of a story. It should pull the viewer in right away. To create one, combine what you do with the result you create. Even beginners can do this. For example, instead of writing retail associate, try retail associate known for friendly service and fast checkout speed. Instead of administrative assistant, try organized administrative assistant skilled in scheduling and data entry. If you feel unsure about your skills, pay attention to what teachers, managers, friends, or coworkers say you do well. Those strengths belong in your headline. Number 4, the most powerful section you are probably doing wrong. Your experience section is where most resumes either shine or collapse. Many beginners list tasks, not results. Tasks are boring. Results are exciting. For example, instead of writing answered phone calls, write answered 30+ customer calls per day with a friendly and helpful tone. Instead of writing stocked shelves, write restocked over 200 items daily, keeping inventory organized and reducing customer wait time. The key is to add numbers. Numbers prove results. Studies show that recruiters trust bullet points with numbers more than bullet points with none. And you do not need huge numbers. Even small ones like helped 5 new staff members learn store processes shows leadership. Number 5, what if you have no experience at all? This is one of the biggest fears beginners have. But here is the good news. You do not need a formal job to build a strong resume. You can use volunteer work, school projects, part-time gigs, babysitting, tutoring, yard work, church events, or anything where you used real skills. For example, if you helped your aunt organize her clothing store inventory one weekend, that counts. If you babysat your neighbor's kids and handled meals, schedules, and safety, that is real responsibility. Hiring managers look for evidence that you can show up, communicate, and handle tasks. If you have done that anywhere in life, you have experience. Number 6, the skill section that makes you look confident and capable. Your skill section should never be a random list. It should be the exact skills your target job expects. The smartest way to do this is simple. Open the job posting, look at the skills they want, then match your skills to theirs honestly.
For example, if a job posting says they want someone who can handle customer communication, basic computer skills, and teamwork, and you have all three, add them. If you do not have every skill, that is normal. No one does. Add what you can prove. Even soft skills matter. Things like time management, problem solving, or patience all count. And if you need an example, a beginner applying for a receptionist job might list skills like friendly communication, calendar scheduling, Microsoft Word, and phone handling. It may seem simple, but it works. Number 7, the right resume format that gets noticed. A good resume format helps a hiring manager read your information quickly. Beginners often want to get creative with designs and colors, but that can backfire. Most companies use resume scanning software, also called applicant tracking systems. These scanners prefer clean layouts, use simple fonts, clear sections, and straightforward spacing. Put your headline at the top, then a short summary, then experience, skills, and education. Employers want clarity, not clutter. For example, if you are applying for a warehouse job, a simple black text resume on a white background with clear bullet points will outperform a colorful resume that is hard to read.
Number 8, how to write a summary that sells you. A resume summary is 2 to 3 sentences that describe what makes you valuable. Think of it as your elevator pitch. Many beginners avoid this part because they do not know what to say. Keep it simple. For example, motivated high school graduate with strong communication skills and hands-on experience helping organize community events. Known for reliability, teamwork, and fast learning. Excited to support a customer-focused workplace. Or if you have some experience, entry-level cashier with 1 year of retail experience providing friendly service and accurate checkout. Skilled at handling customer questions and multitasking in busy environments. These are short, but they position you as someone worth meeting. Number 9, the secret to standing out with keywords. Here is something most beginners do not know. Applicant tracking systems search resumes for keywords. If your resume does not contain the right words, a human may never even see it. This is why you must look at the job description. If the listing mentions cash handling, team collaboration, or data entry, add those words when they match your skills. This helps your resume pass the scan. Think of it like matching puzzle pieces. Your resume must match the job posting to fit into the next stage. An example, if you are applying for a warehouse role and the posting says lifting up to 40 pounds and you have done that before, you should include able to lift up to 40 pounds in your summary or experience. Number 10, education that works for you. Even if you did not finish college or do not have any degree yet, you can still make your education section strong. List your high school, GED, or college in progress. If you took any short courses like basic computer classes, customer service training, or even online career prep workshops, include them. For example, completed online course in basic bookkeeping through a community program shows effort and skill building. Hiring managers respect anyone who invests time in learning, no matter where it comes from. Number 11, removing mistakes that cost you the job. A single mistake on your resume can ruin your chances. Spelling errors, inconsistent spacing, strange word choices, or missing dates make you look careless. Research shows that over 70% of hiring managers will reject a resume over small errors. The solution is simple. Read your resume out loud before sending it. When you hear it, you catch mistakes your eyes missed. Another trick is to print it on paper. Mistakes appear more clearly on a printed page. And do not try to sound overly fancy. Simple, clear language always wins. For example, instead of writing, responsible for facilitating communication initiatives, write, helped customers by answering questions through phone and email. Number 12, the truth about 1 page versus 2 pages.
Many beginners worry about the length. Should your resume be 1 page or 2? If you have less than 10 years of experience, stay with 1 page. A 1-page resume forces you to keep only what matters. It is cleaner, faster, and easier for managers to read. Longer resumes make beginners look unfocused. One page is enough to show your strengths clearly. Number 13. The detail everyone gets wrong but matters most. Here is the open loop I mentioned earlier. The most overlooked part of your resume is your contact information. You may think it is the simplest section, but it is one of the biggest reasons people do not get interview calls. Many resumes include outdated phone numbers, old email addresses, or unprofessional emails. If a hiring manager cannot easily reach you, they move on. Make sure your email looks clean and simple. Something like firstname.lastname@mail is best. Do not use emails like gamerboy435 or princess lover. They look unprofessional and reduce your chances immediately. Number 14. Tailoring your resume for each job. Sending the same resume to 20 jobs rarely works. You must adjust your resume slightly for each position. This does not mean rewriting everything. Just change your headline, summary, and a few bullet points to match that job. For example, if you're applying for a customer service job, highlight communication. If you're applying for a warehouse job, highlight physical tasks and safety. The more your resume mirrors the job posting, the faster you get noticed. Number 15. A real example of a beginner resume that works. Here's a quick scenario. Imagine a beginner named Sarah. She has only worked at a fast food restaurant for 6 months. Her first resume looks like this: took orders, cleaned tables, worked cash register. This does not stand out, but after making small changes, her resume says, provided friendly service to over 100 customers per shift, maintained clean dining area to exceed store standards, handled cash and card payments with accuracy. Same job, better wording, better results. Sarah gets interview calls within days because her resume speaks the language employers want. Number 16. Why your resume needs action verbs. Most beginners start their bullet points with weak phrases like responsible for or helped with. These phrases do nothing for you. Action verbs instantly make you sound active, capable, and ready to contribute. Words like managed, organized, created, delivered, improved, and assisted give energy to your resume. For example, instead of responsible for stocking items, write organized and restocked merchandise to maintain a clean and efficient store layout. One small change shifts the way employers see you. Action verbs show movement, progress, and confidence. Number 17. Adding small achievements that make a big difference. Most beginners think achievements must be massive. They do not. Small wins have big effects. Ask yourself simple questions. Did you help solve a problem? Did you make something faster? Did someone thank you for your work? Did you show up on time every day? These are achievements. For example, if you are always punctual, you can write maintained perfect attendance for 6 months during peak season. If you helped calm down an angry customer, write resolved customer concerns with patience and clear communication. Small achievements help hiring managers trust you. Number 18, why your resume needs clean, simple language. A big mistake beginners make is trying to sound too professional by using complicated words, but hiring managers want clarity, not confusion. Simple language shows confidence. Complicated language hides insecurity. For example, instead of writing executed operational duties in a multifaceted environment, write completed daily tasks in a busy workplace. Simple wins. The clearer your resume, the easier it is for someone to imagine hiring you. Number 19, how to use volunteer experience to stand out. Volunteer work is one of the most underrated resume boosters. It proves you take initiative even when you're not being paid. Employers love that. For example, if you volunteered at a food pantry, you can write assisted with sorting, packaging, and distributing food to over 50 families each week. Or if you helped at a school event, write supported event setup and guided visitors throughout the day. Volunteer work shows responsibility, compassion, and reliability. These are qualities every job needs. Number 20, why customizing your summary matters more than you think.
Many beginners write one summary and use it everywhere, but a customized summary can make you stand out instantly. Your summary should connect directly to the job you want. For example, if the job focuses on customer service, your summary should highlight communication. If the job focuses on physical work, your summary should highlight stamina and safety. When employers feel like your summary speaks to their job, they take you seriously. Customizing takes less than 2 minutes and increases your chances dramatically. Number 21, showing personality without sounding unprofessional. Hiring managers want to see more than your tasks. They want to see your personality, but only the parts that matter. You can show personality through your wording. For example, known for staying calm during busy rush hours, or recognized by coworkers for patience and teamwork. These statements sound human, honest, and professional. They help you become memorable in a stack of resumes that all sound the same. Number 22, why your resume must show that you can be trained.
Experience matters, but trainability matters more. Most managers prefer someone who learns fast over someone who knows everything but resists change. You can show trainability by writing things like quickly learned new systems and procedures or adapted to new tasks with minimal supervision. For example, if you learned to use a new register system in your last job, mention it. Beginners who show they can adapt get hired faster because employers want someone who can grow. Number 23, the power of using the same words as the job posting. This strategy works like magic. If the job posting says team-oriented, customer-facing, or basic computer skills, use those same words in your resume where they honestly apply. This creates an instant match. Employers feel like you understand the job. Plus, applicant scanning software recognizes these words and pushes your resume forward. This one step alone can be the difference between getting ignored and getting called. Number 24, highlighting training or certifications you forgot you had. Beginners often forget they have small but useful training. Things like CPR certification, food safety training, basic computer classes, communication workshops, school leadership roles, or community programs all count. Even if the certification seems unrelated, it shows discipline and willingness to learn. For example, a CPR certificate shows responsibility. A computer workshop shows skill building. Employers want people who invest in themselves. Number 25, why you should add job-relevant hobbies. Hobbies can help you if they connect to your target job. Do not add random ones. Add hobbies with purpose. For example, if you want a customer service job, hobbies like tutoring, organizing events, or helping at community gatherings show communication. If you want a warehouse job, hobbies like fitness or team sports show physical ability and teamwork. Employers often glance at hobbies to understand your personality. Make them count. Number 26, giving examples of your work style. You can use your bullet points to show what type of worker you are. For example, if you are someone who pays attention to detail, write double-checked orders to reduce mistakes. If you are someone who takes initiative, write noticed low stock levels and restocked without being asked. These small statements help employers picture what you're like at work. The more clearly they can imagine you in the job, the faster they want to call you. Number 27, letting your achievements tell the story. Instead of telling the hiring manager that you are hardworking, show it through achievements. For example, instead of writing hard worker, write completed closing tasks every night without missing deadlines. Instead of writing team player, write worked with a 4-person team to finish daily tasks ahead of schedule. Showing is more powerful than telling. Your achievements prove your qualities.
Number 28, why your resume should be future-focused. Most beginners write resumes that look backward. They focus only on what they did, not what they can do next. A future-focused resume shows potential. For example, writing excited to grow in a customer-focused workplace or interested in learning new skills in office support gives employers a picture of your direction. They want people who want to grow with them. Number 29, the final check before sending your resume. Before you send your resume anywhere, ask yourself one question.
If I were the hiring manager, would I call this person? Read your resume from their point of view. Is it clear? Is it simple? Is it confident? Is it relevant to the job? This 5-second mindset shift can help you catch mistakes you did not notice. If your resume feels strong when you read it as a manager, then it is ready. You now have every tool you need to create a resume that gets interviews fast. Your resume can rise to the top even if you were just starting out. Now tell me, what part of your resume do you want to improve first?